Yeah, and probably guess who that person is right now looking at rescreen.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. Because I would consider that a little troll. But he's like that in every stream.
Oh, so he's known.
Oh, hang on. Does it start with a B?
I can't remember.
That's the only person that's been timed out.
There was one guy that had a
He
message
got timed
that
out
was...
twice in a matter of like a minute.
Yep.
I don't know him.
Yeah. The one. You got him. All I did was purge his comment and...
Ghost said it was him. He got 24-hour timeout.
Ghost?
He's in your chat, dude.
Why are you not on Capcom with me?
Maybe because he wants to type.
Hang on, wait a minute. If Ghost had the timeout...
He was kidding.
Oh. Excuse me, just 1 second. I need to have a slight accident with my clicking. Now, why is... Right, okay. Bob Jill. You're next up for the squish machine. Trust me, this thing's killed 2 Kerbals already, and I'm not happy.
And you're not happy.
And that's the wrong segment. Uh-oh. You're supposed to be over there.
I don't like the uh-ohs. Ghost said you can call if you want.
I don't know if I want to call him now, after that.
After what?
Sitting in my chat and not being on Capcom with me.
He just literally got here. Like, all he had was 1, 2, 3, 4 people. He just came here. I keep watch on your people. I knew he was here.
Mm-hmm.
But he wasn't here the whole time I was here.
Hello, Ghost. Hello? We can hear you.
Ghost! I don't hear Ghost.
I heard him.
I didn't.
I heard some background noise before it sorted itself out.
Ghost! No! Ghost just said, can you not hear me?
Oh,
I
there we
put,
go.
no, can't.
Say my name, say my name.
Sing some Destiny's Child.
One kilometre Kerbal IVA. Okay. Oh,
Is Ghost there now?
Am I?
Ghost!
You hear me now?
nope. Still can't hear you.
Kinda.
You having fun tonight?
Apparently I'm having fun with this.
Having fun with your mic?
Is that any better?
Yep.
Little bit.
How do you feel about that? Is
Yes.
that good? Alright.
Now I can hear my ghost.
Oh,
You have been
Ghost.
here?
Fine.
Oh my god. So I just watched Interstellar for the first time.
I'm sorry.
For the first time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't seen it.
Pretty good.
I know. I'm like getting like mixed things about it. Like it's good, it's bad, it's okay.
Yeah,
So
have you
it's one
seen
that-
Gravity?
Nope.
Well, don't see that one. Go watch Interstellar. Gravity is like cool and all, and I get that it was a movie that kind of needed to exist, but I didn't like it.
Well, what let it down for me was the technical inaccuracies.
What let it down for me is that one thing happened, and then like nothing else happened. I don't know. That's how I felt about it. There wasn't enough story in it for me. I swear to God, if you keep messing with that TV, I'm not going to feed you for 3 days.
Don't talk to your kitty like that.
Knock my TV off the stand. Needs to learn.
Then the kitty wants to play.
Playing with him all day. He just needs to learn. And he's still young, so I can still fix things. I don't have to give up the cat.
You are live on my channel, by the way.
Nothing.
Yeah, so
I'm
watch your mouth.
not gonna not feed him. Personally, nobody come up in arms because I'm not gonna feed him. I'm gonna feed my cat, but
Oh, coming in hot.
Do you see what Calm Warrior is doing?
I see something about a
Yes.
space noodle.
Yes.
I see something about
And
a
it's
space noodle.
pink,
It's technically purple.
It's
but
hot.
it's close.
It's hot pink. It was supposed to be purple.
But it's still pretty.
So now, I have to get this Kerbal into a ship that is rotating madly because it squished 2 other Kerbals inside the cockpit.
Well, that sounds like fun.
You really should be watching my stream.
I am watching your stream.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say he's still in your stream. New Panda says he's here, but he's not talking. But he's probably on like chatty or something, since he had to go pick up somebody.
Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I need to get Planet Factory in the KSP.
I just realised I'm now approaching this cockpit, and the tail end is going to swing around and thwack this cable like a bug on a straight screen.
Do you not get Planet Factory anymore?
Yeah, I downloaded it the other day. The Skit's Pink Planet.
Yeah. Ghost,
Yes.
did you hear what I want to do next?
No.
New Panda gave me the idea. You know how he was doing like those capsules and like putting them together and then with a fuel tank and all to do the science mission thing
I fell
yesterday?
asleep really early last night.
No. Like you told me what he was doing. You said it was to collect science.
Grab it! No!
Oh, yeah. On the launch pad? I got you.
Stupid cable.
Yes. Well, I want to make one of those and make it into a rocket rover.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a rocket.
To do what?
To go around the KSC. And maybe get one to fly upways.
Upways?
Yeah, like rocket. It's a rocket rover.
Why do you need rockets to go around the KSC?
No, it's a rover, but with like rocket power.
Okay, but that doesn't.
Instead of
why
using batteries and the RTG ugly looking things.
You want a rover like
So I'm
I
gonna
built.
try to rocket a rover.
Grab it. Go for that.
It's called easily assembly. Make a little rocket and put wheels on it and go.
Right, let's get the solar panels out. And turn all the life support back on again. No, no, no killing him.
That's not what I wanted.
If y'all hear snoring, I apologize.
Falling
Just
asleep,
like-
Are we boring you?
The dog.
It's either the dog or Ree. Both of them right now snoring.
As soon as this gets to roughly prograde, I'm whacking the spacebar and dumping the rear end. Hopefully before it kills me Kerbal. Whoa! Keyboard hammering?
No, that's
Yeah.
just her keyboard.
No, someone's already made me mad. You don't talk back to. You do not talk back to a moderator.
Go away. That's the rear end dumped. Bye. See you later. Well, Bob Gell almost got squished in his cockpit. But I
Jeez,
saved
Skip.
Well, I'm
angry.
sorry. You don't call me names, especially when I'm a moderator.
Oh, jeez.
You don't do it. Sorry.
Permanent ban.
Really? Really, Truman? Won't be that way? I can draw. Gosh, yours channel. Oh.
You do realise you're live on my channel?
Sorry.
No, I meant just named the person that's misbehaving on my channel.
Sorry. I realized that. That's why I stopped instead of saying the whole name.
Right. Now, the start of the Knoodle is more or less behaving itself. Right. Now we need to get this thing to go and pick up a Knoodle segment.
This sounds so technical.
Except for the fact that I don't think I've got enough pilots in here now to be able to command the prod properly. Right, well, I won't be able to keep an eye on anything for a while because I'll be using both hands to dock. Behave.
I am behaving.
I've got no reverse thrust. Why have I got no reverse thrust?
Did you not put it on there?
No, there's quads on there. What's going on with these quads? Dung. So what did Mater say about his stream?
He wants me to do it again.
Well, yeah. Probably the best stream, most lively stream he's ever done.
Yeah. He said it was fun. He said he should really do that like more often, and I should be on his Skype more often. But he knows I'm usually busy. Like I was
You
busy
should feel
while.
special.
Yeah. I was like busy while trying to be like there for him on Skype. And he told me I could leave whenever I wanted. I was like, no, I told you I'd be here for you.
Right. Still can't.
I mean, even the mods had fun with it. Like they were saying that we were broke. The mods was like, we broke them. We broke both of them because we were laughing so hard.
Why do I have no forward and reverse translation control? This has
I'm
got
asking
to be...
to put them on there or
Yes. It's got to be because I've now only got one Kerbal in a 3 Kerbal command pod.
that could be it.
Just how exactly does one run Planet Factory?
You just drop it into wherever. It will then put in a load of planets throughout your system.
Oh.
Did you not see my...
I haven't messed with it, and I watched the part about Hyperroad, and I haven't gotten to it about Planet Factory yet.
I don't know what Planet Factory is. I know it's a mod.
That you can make other planets with.
It allows you to make
Oh,
planets.
that's what you used. Is that what you used to make Skit?
Yes.
Okay.
For the benefit of my stream, I made Skit her own planet.
And it's pink.
And it's pink. And I streamed it last Wednesday on Cableverse Wednesdays.
Oh, that reminds me.
That sounds ominous.
It just reminded her. It didn't remind her of anything. It just reminded her.
Well, I've now got lateral translation control. I've got rotation without RCS.
Oh, that reminds me. I watched part of the Skit challenge that you did, but I didn't get to finish watching all of it.
Okay.
That's what it reminded me of. I got part of it and didn't finish the other part.
Definitely something.
Still sounds tired.
I don't really know why I slept all day.
That could be why.
Probably why, actually. I probably slept too much.
Yep.
So, Ghost, you're watching my stream, yeah?
Yep.
Take a look at the mon and tell me, is there anything odd that you can see?
Well, aren't you in your one where the Minmus is orbiting the Mun? Something's there.
Uh-huh.
But I've seen that.
What's the purple
should be.
thingy?
Which purple thingy?
That's the target that he's got set.
That's the target?
Yeah.
Okay. Noodle segment probe.
Right next to the Mun, there's another dot.
Yeah, there's like a
Yeah.
little planet looking thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Minmus.
that's not supposed to be there.
It's not supposed to be there.
Oh. It's there.
Yes. Yes, because you know somebody that knows how to put it there. Not because it was put there.
That's a weird looking plane too. Better than my plane, but still a weird looking plane. I couldn't come up with that design either.
Well, the one that I made for your challenge.
Yeah, I'm trying to
You
get back to where I was.
You do realise that when I had to come back in from doing an orbit, which I actually did 2 full turns, I had to come in so lightly because I have deadly re-entry in, and deadly re-entry doesn't like struts. That
And you
entire
used a
wind,
lot of struts.
and I used a lot of struts. This
It kind of reminds me like a turtle from underneath. Like a turtle shell.
Whoa!
Square.
When did that do? Oh, Planet Factory does that. It just auto-load you into the save. Okay. Alright. Was not expecting that.
I have to launch another one to get up here. In which case, there's a few things I need to fix. Oh, I also found the config for the struts as well. So I changed them from a maximum length of 10 meters to a maximum length of 100 meters.
Oh, wow. So does Planet Factory not work well with Outer Planets mod then?
Should be okay. But then again, I've never tried the two together.
They've got all the outer planets, but...
Should have a load of planets in and around Kerbin. Then there's some extra planets around Jewel, I think.
Okay, so I finished the first one, I didn't finish the second one. I should say I finished, I guess it would be the first one. I finished the second one, not the first one. Add them backwards.
Oh, okay, so you saw the re-entry. And
Yeah.
then the long glide back.
That's what I was trying to figure out. I was like, I know I've seen the landing part, but, I mean, there's two videos here, and I got them backwards.
Yeah, I had a stream crash, I think it was. Something weird was going on, if I remember right.
Got
Y'all
a lot
just
of
make
red
it
in the
look
log.
so easy.
So what was that, Ghost?
Got a lot of red in the log for Planet Factory.
It's not like
don't
in
think-
your other mod.
I don't think Planet Factory likes outer planets.
Probably not.
Possibly.
I would consider that kind of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Contradiction? Because don't they kind of do the same thing, except one makes your own planets and one just adds them?
Well, they both add them. But,
Yeah, but one of them you can edit your own, the other one you can't.
well, I know
Right?
you can edit... I know you can add planets in on Planet Factory, because obviously because I've done it.
Y'all make it look so easy just get into orbit.
It is.
Oh, I have problems still getting into orbit. I can
Planet
do it, but I
Factory.
still have to do it like 5 times.
Planet Factory is not compatible.
Yeah.
Yay. What is Planet Factory anyway?
Gives you
Sorry,
a whole bunch of...
Outer Planets mod.
What is Outer Planets mod? It's a already predetermined set of planets farther than Jewel, and it moves some of the moons to other planets and such.
Okay.
And it can add
expanded-
free rings to your planets.
Right,
Okay.
that's not some. You don't need Outer Planets mod for that. You can get a part of Outer Planets mod and do that with just the Kerbin stuff.
Yeah, but it's not as pretty.
That is.
I don't think it is.
It's the same thing.
I had to have the whole
I
shebang.
had the part of it before I had Outer Planets mod, and it didn't change my rings on Jewel at all.
I just think it makes my atmosphere and everything more pretty.
That's not Outer Planets mod. That's something else.
yeah.
But
Either way, my KSP is pretty.
It's not that pretty. It hasn't got a big pink thing in the sky.
Not yet.
But if you've got Outer Planets mod, then you can't have Planet Factory.
Sweet.
I'm gonna have to talk to Rhea.
Do you
about
have
that.
all of the extra little add-ons for Outer Planets mod?
I don't know. I didn't mod it.
It's a way to make Outer Planets look even better.
Remodded it, and Palm Warrior had to fix it
Yes.
because all my planets look like a 5-year-old painted them. Not saying anything wrong with that, but that's not the way it was supposed to look.
Okay, there's 4 of them.
I can't find that mod. Why? Well, he has.
You can get configs to give some of the Outer Planets tilted axes. It's pretty
It doesn't fit. Oh, let's just try it. I have to get rid of OPM.
Why do you have to get rid of OPM?
Just to get my pink planet.
Yeah. Sure.
Because you just tried it and it didn't work.
Oh, we'll see if we can sort something out for you, Skip. Somehow.
Yeah, you'll have to do some magic over there.
I'll let Calm Warrior do the magic.
But
Just don't
It
ruin
really
my
doesn't-
KSP.
it really doesn't want to work. Promise.
Well, I can let him in on my computer. He can make a new KSP with all the mods I have in it right now, and then test it with the pink planet to see what he can do with my OPM.
But it doesn't work.
Why doesn't that work?
None of the planets have shown up here. Should be here right now.
CW can still try.
I can.
No.
I don't know how comfortable are you rewriting mods, because apparently
It depends on how incompatible.
it's the problem is the Copernicus plugin that the Planet Factory runs on.
I don't do rewriting.
CW, that doesn't sound good.
No, that's not good, that's why.
So I would have to get rid of OPM and lose, like, the prettiness just to get a pink planet.
Well,
I still want the rings. I still want my plants to look like they do now.
Maybe. I mean, maybe.
That's a big maybe.
Maybe I can find another way around it. There's more than one way of skinning a cat.
I said, I have TeamViewer. I'll let you in my computer. You do whatever you need to with my KSP configs and all. I do that with some other games, with some other people. I've let someone do that with my chatty just to fix my chatty.
Oh, so I'm not that special then.
Well, it's only 2 people that's been in contact with my computer, coming into my computer. I'm very
They're both
careful.
on Capcom, actually.
Huh?
They're both on Capcom, actually.
Mm-mm.
I've been in your computer.
You've been in my
No.
computer?
I think so. Been
No.
in yours in fanfics. Did I not watch you play on your computer?
Yes. But you didn't move files around and all that right there.
No, but I was in your computer.
Yes. So technically 3. I'm very careful who I let into my computer when they start messing around with files. Like, I go ahead and pull all the files up to make sure they don't get in any other files. That reminds me, Ree needs to put back all my pictures and music back on my computer. That's the only thing missing.
Oh, some more Knoodle segments are going up. Hopefully, Mechja won't balls up their rendezvous this time.
You ever had a problem copying something into your game data folder?
Yeah, when the game's already open.
Oh, hey! Yeah, that's probably why I can hear my KSP move. Shh.
Wow, Ghost.
Shh. There it goes. Now it'll work. Get rid of Planet Factory. Bye.
Go to bed, Sky.
Launch to
No.
rendezvous.
Sky, great.
Engage autopilot. Turn the lights on. And let
It's
it
just
go
not night,
launch.
Sky.
Right, it looks like it's launching at the right point this time.
Chim, 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 chim. Ooh.
Well, we got a little bit of wobble on the go.
I spent 2 days modding KSP. I should probably play it soon.
You don't know how many hours I've put into this KSP so far.
4 of my mods are out of date. Oh my god.
Needs updated.
The only one I might actually consider doing, if it really does cause a problem, is Texture Replacer, because it's the only one that didn't go for a 0.x to 0.x.x.1. Like,
Okay.
Well, Texture Replacer went from version 1.8 to 2.3.1. All the rest of them were like 0.2.2 to 0.2.2.1.
Uh-huh. They just updated the versions
Yeah.
in the code. It was already compatible, basically.
Yeah. I'm not gonna mess with it again.
But oddly, my texture replacer isn't working. Or it doesn't seem to be. So I've got the Biosuits mod. And it's not done it.
I don't know what that is.
It changes the Kerbal suits.
Oh, I used the Renaissance compilation.
Hmm.
That changes everything. So.
Yeah, I don't want it to change everything.
Sky, lay down.
So one of my cousins that's the same age as me just got married yesterday to somebody that's older than my aunt.
Hmm?
And has 3 children.
Hmm?
That happened in my life. I'm not really sure how to feel about it.
If he's happy, I can see
That's all I hope for, yeah, because it's weird. It's just because nobody knows her. Nobody knows the kids.
Hmm.
Just kind of like, oh, dude had a girlfriend like 3 days ago and now has a wife to us. Like, we did. Nobody's met her. He hasn't even told his dad yet. It's weird.
Oh, so nobody got invited to the wedding?
Oh no, it was a courthouse wedding.
Right, okay. Just translating that into English.
Well, in America, you can get married in a church in front of a bunch of other people, or you and the justice of the peace can perform the ceremony in a courthouse. And you don't have to have
You have to
anybody
have
else.
like 2 witnesses though.
Well, she has 3 kids.
How old are the kids?
Me and my cousin are both 24. The oldest child in the family that he just married into is 19. Yeah.
So old enough to be witnesses.
Also too old to be his child. That's just for me, but it's not for him, so that's what matters.
Well, in one respect, I can see the attraction of older women.
I dated a woman that was a week shy of being a decade older than me for a year and a half.
I don't know what it's like over in the States. I'd imagine it's pretty much the same thing, but no offence to you guys, but from my perspective, those that are in their sort of early and mid-20s generally tend not to be interested in settling down and like playing games too much.
Yes, yeah. I thought I was ready to settle down once. I even paid for the wedding with the same woman twice, but I'm very happy that I did not get married. Not ready.
Me and Ree's getting married next year. Well, it's gonna be this year, but financially we're getting married next year.
Yeah, you're 26 now. I was talking about getting married at 19.
That's a little bit too
I was
young.
engaged. I was engaged at 15.
Although, having said
To
that,
Ree?
No. To a guy that I met off the internet.
please tell me you
Met
met
in
up
person.
before you got engaged.
But still, I'm glad I did not get married to that person.
No, there's a time and a place, and it sounds like you're finding your time and you're heading towards your place, but
Right.
for me, at that time in my life, it was not it.
I suppose my chat's not screaming at me. This launch profile looks weird. I think MacJeb cooked its goose again. Hook's on.
Yes, sir.
Someone wanna send him a message and say I've got UNSCHED in here?
If I can figure out how to work
Oh,
Skype.
he just said hi.
Yeah, this looks like MacJeb has launched far too early. It seems to be pointing at the anti-target.
And seems weird. Did you have it launched to the target?
That's what it's supposed to be launching to. Over here.
Windows Defender I'm supposed to get when my...
Is Oak streaming or no?
Doubt it. He was in a pretty huge stream this evening, rather.
Yeah.
Why does this thing look like it's going to snap very shortly?
Because it looks like it's probably going to snap pretty shortly.
It's rather flexible
It's
right in the
lit-
middle.
Oh, Friendo Rags is on.
Whoa, whoa, don't do that. Stop it, stop it, stop it.
What, the explosion waffles?
Whoa, what's going on with those docking ports? Don't look attached this time round. Nope, they don't look attached. Well, that'll be why it's wibbling and wobbling around.
I have a very, very bad problem in my life all of a sudden. Really want to get tattooed again soon. And I have no job.
So, in other words, you're itching for your fix of pain.
Yeah, it's a real thing. Like, once you get tattooed, it's addicting. It's a big deal. You really want to get tattooed again. Am I wrong, Skit?
I don't think it's really an addiction. I mean, I ain't got tattooed in a while.
Have you had money where you could actually think about it, though?
Yeah.
Well, good for you, because I would have gotten tattooed, probably.
I just decided to put towards other things besides a tattoo, like my hair.
Well, I've also started what was meant to be half sleeves on both my arms. So, like, I have something I want to finish
To finish.
already. Yeah.
I mean, there is another tattoo I want, just I haven't done it. But that's me in tattoos. Like, I'll think about it for the longest time, and if I don't forget about it, then I know I really want it and I won't regret it.
Well, I have no piercings and no tattoos. Now you've both gone quiet.
Oh no, I
mean-
was just thinking. So I'm also trying to make sure that my new install isn't freaking out.
Did you two ever look up what I look like?
Ever what?
Did you two ever look up what I look like?
No.
No.
No, I figure if I'm meant to know what you look like, you'll show me.
That's the way I see it. I don't look up what people look like or anything. To me, it doesn't matter.
Dan did, because I sent him my email address. And it's the one for CW is a Gmail address. And it also links with my YouTube account. I've actually got my face picture on my YouTube account somewhere. And it pulled it up. Hang on, let me sort this out and
Yeah, that's my thing. Like, I haven't like tried looking anyone up. Like, I could probably look anyone up, but
Well, everybody
I
that's seen me stream knows what I look like, so.
right.
yeah, shortly before the camera shattered.
Yeah. That's the other reason why I haven't streamed in so long.
Sorry, I couldn't resist that. I really couldn't.
So, Interstellar, that was real. I couldn't believe.
I don't think it was all that brilliant.
But the idea of how they solved some of the problems in that movie that humanity would face was really interesting.
I need to probably watch it again, really.
Like, people talk about and have their own opinions. I've been like wanting to watch it just so I could have an opinion, but I haven't.
After playing a game like this, I fully like understand a little bit more about what it means when certain things happen in movies like that. What just happened? Ugh. What just happened? So
Doesn't take much.
no, I added it in add-on for Outer Planets mod, and now all of my Outer Planets are gone. Doesn't make sense, right?
What's going to happen to this thing if I engage the RCS now?
I don't know, I don't see the thing, I just see your planets.
That's because you're at 30 seconds behind.
Really? Because I'm only 15 seconds behind.
Okay.
On my other streams, I was 30 seconds behind. Like on KSP TV, I was 28 seconds behind, so I was really behind.
Jimmy's just gone live.
Yeah. He's doing Surgeon Simulator.
Not that I know what that is.
It's just another game. What's the record, and is it broken? And if it is broken, what is the price, CW?
What's what broken?
Longest space noodle.
Well, currently there's 2 Kerbals down, and because of that I don't think I can direct the Mark III pod properly.
You just have someone asking in your channel. They want to know the mission.
Oh.
So I said making a space noodle, trying to break his record, and they're asking what your record is.
Correct.
And if it's broken, what's the prize?
My personal record is 300 meters. And to the best of my knowledge, nobody else has even tried it. And that is a record that has stood for over 9 months. We're closer to a year by now. At this time I'm trying things a slightly different way.
Sky, lay down.
Question.
Oh. Right. I'll tell you what. This one is probably going to be... Oh, darn it, I've lost it now. Most up to date.
So the noodle must be pushed and not pulled, correct?
Well, no, it's got to go up in multiple pieces. So you can't just design something that's several hundred meters long and then launch it. So you've got to dock it all together. You've got to use at least 3 pieces. And no edited docking ports.
Oak wants to be added in.
I just sent you 2 a picture, by the way.
Oh goodness.
Why wouldn't it let me open the picture? I have to copy.
NHS, that's a high school in town.
Oh, that's our National Health Service. i.e. where we get free medical stuff. It's one of the nurses that came out to say hi. And that was what I did on Valentine's Day afternoon.
Yeah, it won't let me open it because I'm in the app.
Oh,
Trigonome said challenge accepted.
I've seen that.
And did you hear me about Oak wants to be added in?
Oh right, I thought you were gonna do it.
You're the host, so you can only do it.
I'm sure I've done it before. I wasn't the host, but oh.
Okay. He just got back with hot tea.
Victory!
Oak!
Hello. My mic was off. I have hot tea.
I'm a wee bit jelly.
I
Well, my
just
throat's been bothering me, so.
I just finished demolishing a white chocolate bunny.
Some hot
Am I on
tea with some
anyone's
honey and some lemon.
And anyone's Capcom, just want to make sure I don't say anything inappropriate if I am.
Yeah, me.
Yes, you are. I'm where
Okay.
you're streaming.
Oh, what's up?
Nothing. I just wanted to know if I was, just in case.
Look, have you ever messed with the outer planets?
No, I've never even loaded up those mods. I looked vaguely at one of them once, but I've never used them.
I'm trying to install an add-on for outer planets and it's not working. I'm upset.
I've got a lot of thruster fire here. Well, I've just had a thought.
I meant so hard to watch your stream today, Oak, and then in order to do so, I had to be laying in my bed, and that didn't work out too well. I slept all day long.
It was a pretty good stream. A pretty good time.
In other words, what
I'm
you're
sorry,
saying
I missed
is
it.
your stream was that boring it made him fall asleep. That's what
No,
you're
I mean,
really saying.
it wasn't as entertaining as the other day when we, you know, down a hill.
I caught that, yeah.
I thought that was absolutely brilliant.
It's funny as heck.
Did you put honey and lemon in your tea, Oak?
Oh, I did not.
Right, according
It
to
also
this,
the sore throats.
this time none of them are docked. So let's go and test that theory. If I hit spacebar now and this thing blows itself to bits, we know they were actually docked. Say goodbye, big tank.
Bye, big
Hi,
tank.
big tank.
Crud, they were docked. What's that done to our trajectory? Oh.
I should make a highlight reel of that silliness.
Of the hill trek?
You should.
Yes.
Said they weren't docked.
Oh
Gits.
no. See, now you're having docking issues.
No. Worse than that. The Separatrons, which are supposed to get rid of the tank and make it re-enter Kerbin's atmosphere, because it didn't actually undock the rear end when I hit the spacebar, it's now going to re-enter the entire thing, and I can't get this thing undocked.
That's a problem.
Yeah. So, there's only one thing for it.
It's just a small problem.
To decouple the tug and just pray I can get this tug into orbit. Back into orbit. And I have no translation controls. Why is my RC... Oh, because I locked the tank, that's why.
What? They're making an Ant-Man movie? Is that a real thing?
Yes. Yes, it's a thing. The bad
Why are
thing
you
is.
so upset about it? Why are you so upset
Well, I'm
about
not
it?
upset. It's sad.
It's sad that Ultron, the storyline Ultron is being told without Ant-Man in it, in my opinion.
Oh, what's
Because
sad about
Ant-Man-
it is the guy who
Ultron
spent
is-
years trying to get the movie going basically got laid off of the film after it got approved.
Upsetting.
This guy spent a huge amount of his time trying to get it approved, was going to do it as the producer, and they approved it, and then they said, oh, we've got creative differences with you, go away. That's what makes me sad.
Creative differences.
Which is another way of saying, we don't like you,
Mm-hmm.
because you're not willing to sell out.
Well, I would have liked to see the Marvel Avengers movies take more of like the Marvel animated series for the Avengers that just came out not too long ago. Like when Ant-Man was still actually part of it. Like in the Ultron was a problem because Ant-Man gave it to Tony to make it better. Like, that's the storyline I would have liked to have seen in the big budget movies, but
You have to understand,
Oh,
I know
wait a
nothing
minute.
of these.
Ah.
I'm not a computer or I'm not a comic book guy.
well, the new Avengers movie that they're coming out with now is taking place in the Age of Ultron. Ultron is an artificial intelligence that originally Ant-Man created, and Tony Stark got a hold of, Iron Man.
I thought it was like
And made
Mr.
it
Pym or
worse.
something.
Huh?
I thought Mr. Pym made Ultron or something.
Yeah, that's Ant-Man's real name. I forgot what it was. That's what it is.
Well, that would explain it, because someone kept telling me, it's Mr. Pym, it's Mr. Pym.
Yeah, that's who
Yes.
Ant-Man is.
Okay, I still have no idea what you guys are talking about. Even
That's
though
okay, I don't either.
Even though I have seen all three Iron Mans and the Avengers.
Well, the next Avengers, the big enemy is going to be Ultron, which is an artificial intelligence that Tony Stark made worse after the scientist that is Ant-Man made it to protect humankind. But then Tony let Ultron learn beyond his programming, and that's when Ultron starts making new Ultrons that can get rid of the problem that is humanity. The way he sees
Well,
it.
we are problematic.
Well, in a computer brain, where things can be perfect, it cannot understand the imperfection of humanity.
Or something.
Well, you're a programmer, Oak. You know computers are absolute.
It's very upsetting.
It's very upsetting.
I had Outer Planets working, and then I tried to add this add-on for it, and now it's not working at all.
Sorry.
Just means that I'm stuck with the regular old Kerbal verse, which is alright, but boring.
Well, the 1.0 is supposed to have some more planets.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I take it you know what's going to be in 1.0?
Me?
Yeah, you.
No, I only know what I've read on the forums. No more than that.
Well, I haven't read anything on the forums. I don't pay attention that much.
I have no inside track to any of that.
Shh. Book is actually secretly a squad dev. He's just
Am
not
I?
gonna tell.
It explains so very, very much.
I thought that was you. And,
Just call me New Panda.
Yes, he did.
Alright. I'll allow it once.
Huh?
I said I'll allow it once. I'm definitely not New Panda.
Oh, sorry, Ghost. Okay, you sound really different.
I sound different? How do I sound different?
Do something.
I don't really.
Maybe it's me.
I had
I'm
trouble
different.
getting my microphone to understand it was a microphone earlier.
Well, that would explain. Oh wait, no, that explains nothing. Never mind. You know, I have yet to beat FTL even on easy.
I've yet to play FTL, so
I have yet to play FTL.
I haven't beat FTL either. Because I haven't played it.
Ooh, I'm going to Atmos game according to this. Oh. Be fun. Right, now go to Physics Warp.
alright. So Tom Warrior, in your professional opinion, with all of your modding experience, if I have a file inside of OPM that's called Copernicus configs, and the add-on is called Copernicus, do you think I should put that in there? Because it doesn't work in game data. It breaks it. It's supposed to work with this. It's made by the same dev.
Probably. It depends on what it does. As a general...
Adds moons to a planet that Outer Planets adds.
Well, as a general rule...
Trying it now. I haven't even started playing on this save yet, or in this install yet, so it doesn't matter. It's not like I'm going to break anything.
Well, the config should work in any directory inside game data. Should.
Okay.
Oh dear. Yeah, this delivery stage is flawed. Something's seriously wrong with this.
Alright, yo,
Wrong
I think
with
I'm
what?
gonna
Oh, I
bed.
see. Going to bed?
Yeah.
He was up late
Oh.
last night and early this morning.
Yeah, I
And
guess
I'm
that's
not-
true.
And I'm not allowed to take naps during the day.
Skit, thanks for helping out on my channel earlier today.
You're welcome. I try my best.
Do a darn good job of trying your best. Wait, I came out wrong. Do a darn good job. That is not what I meant to say.
But it is.
It's pretty funny though. You know what I meant.
Yes, I
Oh, never a dull moment when we're on Skype.
never.
That's why it's good to just grab people and pull them into Capcom. Just do something hilarious. I think it makes it more fun watching the game and listening to Capcom. For
I have
viewers,
too many
that is.
distractions when I'm playing. Really
Mm-hmm.
think about.
Well, you're also explaining stuff as you're going along.
Is it hard?
And unlike me or Dan, not necessarily CW, but me or Dan, chat like talks to you. Like that's the other thing is I started talking to Dan on Skype because like we reached a point where I was the only one talking to him for like a couple hours, and I was like, "Do you want me to just like call you on Skype?" And then all of a sudden, people started talking to us. It was weird.
Mhm.
Like there was something interesting going on.
People do talk to me on my chat, and I try to talk back, but sometimes I miss things. You know, it's hard.
If I were to go live right now and had the same following I did when I was streaming regularly, nobody would be talking to me. And that's just like, all right, well then why am I streaming?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, according to this, I've got one. There's 2 people in there that isn't. Well, technically 3 people that's watching my stream isn't in Capcom with me. One of which I know has gone to bed.
Oh, I'm still here.
Oh, Ree's still in my Capcom, my stream.
Yeah, he's in bed.
Been pretty good luck getting new followers recently.
We've noticed.
Not quite sure why. I keep being afraid I don't know. When you don't know what you've done that's working.
The one that
That's what you just
will
keep on
actually
doing
take the
what
time to
you're doing.
troubleshoot. You're the one that will actually take the time to troubleshoot MKS, OKS, and go back and do that stuff. Like that's, I don't think you realize how valuable of a resource you are for people when it comes to that particular mod.
That's why I decided to do a MKS OKS rip apart last week.
I don't think I've ever even had Rover Dude in my channel.
Just
Every time
surprising.
I've seen him, he's been on Shimmy's channel.
It really surprises me because if he was around at all, he'd realize that Shimmy's not the one that's got MKS going on right now. Like, Shimmy's a great streamer and he's doing a lot of really cool things. That's those 2 things are both true, but right now he's not as in the trenches with Overdude's mod as you are, in my opinion. One viewer, not the whole world, but
Trigonome in my chat just said, "Tell Oak he is doing great."
I really appreciate that. I just, you get a little nervous because you're like, oh, people are liking it, but what if I do something wrong? It's all going to go away.
Oh wow, I've just had a game crash.
interesting.
Spectacular. 3.775 megabytes. Gigabytes, rather.
Yeah, that would explain it.
Yeah. Oh well.
Alright, yo. I'm going to bed.
Okie dokie.
See ya.
Alright,
Night.
night, yo.
Night. Oh, I should have said morning, really.
It doesn't tell you how to install it. It just says to install this add-on, you need to install Outer Planets mod first. Install it here. Or download it here.
Why am I not surprised? I'm glad I'm not the only one that whinges about install instructions and documentation with mods. Just don't get me restarted on Regolith. And that's by Rover Dude, by the way.
I know.
And now that Skit's gone, it's all gone quiet.
Sorry, I'm trying to read how to fix this problem.
And Oak's trying to save his voice.
I'm also trying to beat FTL. Which is actually a lot harder than it sounds at times.
My question is, why when I put in the add-in does it break the whole mod?
Is the add-on compatible with the version?
I have the most up-to-date version of Outer Planets mod, and I just got the add-on now.
Oh, yeah, but the add-on might not be tested properly with the current version. Any indication in the log file what could be up?
Installation note: if you're updating the mod, please do not overwrite the old version with the new one, but read it instead. This can issues. Well, that's Outer Planets itself, which I already have in there.
I'm going to try something.
But tell your people who said channel that keep up the good job or whatever they said. Tell them thank you. I'm telling them thank you, I guess.
I believe you already did.
Yeah, can you tell I'm a little bit tired? Well, I start my streams usually between 8:30 and 9 a.m. my time, so no, I'm not a night owl.
Yeah,
Are you central?
Yep.
You do quite a fair chunk when you stream.
I usually do about 8 hours, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
I've done 12 hours. I've done 6 hours. Today I did 8.5.
My chat's got it. Okay, I'm going to take this one pod and try something. Procedural tank. Actually, I want procedural heat shield on the bottom. Strictly speaking, go away without it. Straight away, need separating. I'm going to fillet this tank. And I'm going to make it 2.5 meters. And I want to make the fillet to 5. Increase the length. There we go. That's then going to make it quite chunky. I want my RCS quads. That. And then docking port. That. Weird.
We're relaunching and trying again. You guys ready for this?
We're launching and trying again for what?
To get my extra moons and comet added in. Apparently this adds in a comet. Pretty excited about that. I want to land a probe on it and call myself the European Space Agency. I don't even know what the European Space Agency's name is.
Mm.
You guys did that and we didn't.
I've not got a clue on that one. Then again, you guys created NASA, so...
Yeah, but I think landing a probe on a comet is kind of, in some respects, cooler than landing on the moon.
European Space
In my mind,
Agency.
the comet's got to have a much faster velocity. It's got to be a harder target to hit. You know what I mean?
My chat's just replied. Trigonome. It's just replied ESA, which is European Space Agency. Center of mass. Oh, that's a problem. There's a center of mass so darn high. Come on.
Try Genome. Do you know anything about the Plock Plus add-on for OPM? Do you know how to make it work? Help me, sir.
That'll work, but... it's a lot of solar panels.
Nah, that's fine. Plock is the new Pluto analog that you get in with OPM. Want it to have moons and such.
Let's do that. Where's the center of mass? That's a bit more realistic. That should swing around a bit better. Okay, so I'm just going to launch this weird tug. So Get this up into orbit. Oh, I'm not going to bother with life support. Did I use the wrong cockpit? I don't have my Delta V up.
Did you get that working fine now? What's the problem?
Well, I think something installed something in the MechDeb directory. Didn't get deleted when I reinstalled MechDeb. Somehow. That's the only explanation. Because I pulled everything out except stock and MechDeb. It still didn't work. So when I finally pulled out the MechDeb directory and replaced it with stock, it worked. So, just as good as mine.
Yeah then.
Right, that should get into orbit. Take our tug up. Who is the unlucky pilot for this experimental craft? Found it. Right, MechJeb. See if you can do this properly.
When I finally get this all said and done, my idea is to start a career in the Adios unmanned tech tree that requires me to land everywhere and go everywhere with a probe before I go to Kerbals. Mind you, that's with remote tech and
I was going to say
everything.
you're running remote tech.
Yeah. What is that?
I'm just launching a test tug. Which I might add is also an SSTO. which suddenly I seem to be able to do without even thinking about it. I'm not quite sure where the hell that's come from. Sorry, heck. I'm actually quite surprised. I would have thought there'd have been more people on
As
Twitch
in
tonight.
viewers, or
No, on Twitch in general tonight.
it's a holiday weekend, man. It's a religious weekend, so people are probably with their families.
Hmm.
We have no Dan. I'm not really happy about that, but everybody's got time that they need to spend with their family.
Are you
I
missing?
spend every Sunday evening with my family.
Your family sounds like it'd be really awesome to talk to.
Ah,
As an outsider.
yeah. Let's just leave it at that.
Well, everybody's family sounds like that to somebody else, I guess.
I had a very weird family. They know it. That's the thing. I had a very strange childhood. Being exposed to many strange and odd cultural events.
It's okay, I wasn't choking at all.
Are you alright over there, bud?
Yeah, just inhaled something that I shouldn't have done. It's okay, I'm able to breathe now. More or less.
Well, it'd be a while before any of us will be able to get to you to help you.
Yeah, about 8 hours.
Yeah, so you better be doing it right.
Launched at the wrong frigging time again. And this time it's a complete 180 degrees out. Or is it? I don't know.
Well, I've got...
I don't want it. Stay away from me.
What? Oh. Alright, I've decided that I'm going to give up on this add-on. I just want additional outer planets on my deck.
I love how they're able to say, "We want to surrender," while the glaive beam is in the middle of cutting their ship in two. I got a free glaive beam from killing a pirate, like the second sector, and while it takes forever to charge, it is an awesome weapon. If I had the pre-charger, that would just make it so cool. Because I could immediately rip their ship in half.
I have to hand make my rings again. This is upsetting. I don't want to do this. I shouldn't have to do this.
Actually, I don't want to do that. Mm-hmm. That's why I don't want to do that.
But with OPM, you get a second gas giant. You get Ilu becomes a moon, one of the planets, and you get a new pseudo analog.
I
Farther
guess
out.
Elu was always supposed to be a moon, but
I think I buggered that one. Made a mess of that one.
I think though the only way to actually play an unmanned adios thing is you kind of have to cheat and give yourself a little bit of starting science. Because I don't think that they give you enough communications with remote tech to start out with.
Probably not. Isn't there a mod for that though?
I haven't looked too deep into it yet. I only got the idea recently to start playing it this way because USW is doing the manned one, so if I'm gonna stream anything, it should be different, right? So
It's called Better Than Starting Manned.
yeah, that's not. I've tried that one. I didn't like it. There's another couple contract packs. One's called like initial contracts. One I think is called realistic progression or something like that. I've been looking at. But I figured it wasn't worth messing around with it too much unless I had a Turboverse I wanted to play in.
How much of a challenge do you want in your Kerbal verse?
Well, I haven't really fully mastered the stock one yet, but I'm gotten pretty good at it. I just want something a little bit new. I'm not sure I want moons as close together and planets as close together as you have quite yet.
But navigating those intersecting SOIs are quite fun.
If you want, I'll once I get it back to the way it's supposed to be, I'll send you screenshots of the new planets it adds in.
And the RCS on this seems to be working, and it's not jittering. Right, translation control. And of course translation controls are working. That is now surplus to requirements. Yeah, go little pod. Oh.
I had this working.
On. And annoyingly, that means I now have debris in orbit with me. But then again, the section around my Knoodle is already quite crowded. Ooh, that's got some acceleration to it. This pod is basically a giant fuel tank with RCS thrusters and a docking port, a battery, some solar panels, and a pod.
And a partridge in the pear tree.
I said that in your chat last night. You didn't pay any attention.
I heard it, I just ignored it.
Fine. Paying attention then?
Me? Watching you.
Oh, said I wasn't paying attention to me.
Oh, everyone on my ship is dead. And I'm doomed. It's nice.
Sounds unfortunate.
I was doing very well until I ran into a ship where they teleported 7 people on board my ship.
That won't happen. That won't be good.
I think not good is an underestimation there.
Well,
Unpleasant. We'll go with unpleasant.
they should teleport 7 people onto the Knoodle. And I'll just turn them into slush. As I've already done 2 Kerbals that way.
That's enough FTL for now. I find that game very frustrating. Everyone's like, oh, it's only hard if you put the mods in.
I've never even played a frame of FTL, so I don't even know what to tell you. Never played a frame of FTL, never played any Civ game, never played any Zelda game, which I get a lot of flack for.
I've never played a Zelda game.
Neither have I.
When I'm told if you haven't already played them, then it's kind of past the moment. Like, you needed to play them when that was all you could play, apparently, is what I've been told. To appreciate them fully.
Anyway, I think the key there is to play them when you could only play them.
Right.
As in, there were no other games.
Yeah.
Huh? Right. Probably right then in that case.
Anyway, I'm going to call the night. You guys take care. Thanks for...
No
Thank
problem.
you.
Welcome back anytime, Oak.
I was gonna host New... I felt... No, I hosted Igor. If I had seen New Panda was streaming, I probably would have hosted him. When I first
New
hosted.
Panda's streaming right now?
Oh, he was. Apparently he started like right as I finished.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't see it.
I was streaming when you finished.
Yeah, but your thing said that you were doing something based on what your channel title was. I was like, I don't want anything, this KSP unscheduled longest space noodle. It's like, I don't know. So I was a little, and you only had one person watching you, and I was like, maybe he doesn't want anyone to see. So, would you like some viewers?
What time is it?
I don't know what time it is where you are.
Oh, no. 4:30 in the morning.
Oh, I guess you don't want any more viewers. Igor's been having all my viewers for quite a while here. Let's send them somewhere else.
I can show you somebody.
Should I send them to?
Window Rags.
I've hosted him before. Let's do that.
I'm trying to hype him up. I feel like he plays too good at KSP to not be seen. He's not great at it, but he does better than some of the people that have more people watching him.
I like to spread my hosts around.
No comment.
Seems to be trying to make a really interesting, like, Infernal Robotics Sky Crane.
Okay. Why am I not reversing thrust?
Say no comment. Did I say something wrong?
Nope. Okay, my RCS quads don't want to reverse thrust. Well, some of them don't want to reverse. That's weird. Yeah, I'm hitting reverse thrust on the RCS quads.
Seems to be going forward.
Oh. It should be going back towards the target now.
Hey, Carol.
See you, buddy.
See you later.
Thanks.
That's weird. Definitely something weird going on with those quads. Oh well. Fix it at some point. That could be what's causing the other one to have a complete connection.
Why does it do that? It has the outlines for the rings, but it doesn't put the rings in there. Alright, those rings are there. The rings on Jewel are gone.
I think you didn't back up your config.
No, I was trying to change the config with another layer here, but I think I know what I need to do.
Well, I'm going to really test out the tug in a minute. For which I didn't put any lights on either.